days passed when we got those hopper bottoms. Had to do some work. You guys saw the video when we were helping Wonkin Farms harvest. They're actually still harvesting. We might go get my hand here in a little bit. But today, what's going on is we're gonna go ahead and get the loader and the dump truck, and we're gonna load up some shale. We have a good area, kind of where we've been hauling all that rock, that scab land that I told you guys about. It's about worthless. There's not much purpose you can do with it other than just put stuff on it. Well, it does have one good purpose, and that's called shale. Shale doesn't grow stuff, but it's a great bed to use for like for not stuff to grow. It's like a sterile ground. So we're gonna put a bunch of shale underneath where these hoppers are gonna go, and that'll prevent plants, weeds, grass from growing underneath them, rather than pouring a giant concrete pad. You guys will see what we're gonna do here in a second. So I gotta go grab the truck. It's over at the Quonset, fire it up, check the tires again, and then go meet Leg Arms. New phone, by the way. I'm liking a lot of things about this phone, and there's some things I'm not liking about this phone. I don't like the audio. I feel like it's kind of pingy. I'm gonna get an external mic. I already have one that's a clip-on, a wired one, but I'm gonna look at trying to get a microphone that attaches to my phone. I just really like recording with my phone. Like right now, see how shaky it is? Let me try to hold my phone steady here. There is an anti-shake feature on here. I don't know if I like it that much, but it's so nice having my camera in my pocket at all times rather than carrying a second camera. So that's why I put the money into a nicer phone. So that's something I'm learning. We'll see how it all goes, but anyways, I just pulled up to the truck and I forgot we left that like that, so we got to get that out of there. So the concrete got jammed back here on this this gate that lifted up. You can see there's one piece that's kind of big, so we'll see what Leg Arms can do. Maybe with the loader he can kind of push them in a little bit, they'll fall down, then I can tip it up and slide back. Tires on this look good, don't have to worry about that. That's nice. Let's hit the road. All right, there's Leg Arms. He's in the loader. He's gonna go ahead and try to dig out this block that's in the back of this thing. Leg Arms has been known to perform surgery with this loader. I'm just gonna dump it right here since he can push into the pile. I think he's gonna try to lift the gate up and see what happens. There we go. Yeah! Woo! Perfect. Baby can dig about 5.5 yards a time. I believe that bucket fully loaded is about just under 6 yards. And this bed holds, I believe, 10 to 11 without the extra extensions right there. You can put a piece of wood or something right there and give a little more capacity. I'm gonna need a shower after this. I'm doing this for you guys. I hope you guys appreciate this. I'd say that's full. One load down. Let's get another one. Shale is heavy. There's one. Now for two. Number two. Leg Arms is in the 7140, so he's raking this around. We're making a pad. Now I would recommend shale for a base. If you were going to be pouring a slab of concrete, I would put shale underneath it. I think shale has a tendency to expand and contract in the winter when the frost goes through it. But when it comes to just needing a pad that you don't want to pour concrete to take up space, and you don't want weeds, and you don't want grass growing on it, and it packs packs pretty hard actually when it gets driven over a bunch. That's where it shines. But see, we're gonna drill through the shale that we put down. Even though we're making a pad, we're not pouring a giant slab of concrete. We're using those derrick bits that Leg Arms worked on, you guys saw in his video, and we're gonna drill individual 24 or 30 inch, we haven't decided which bit to use, we have two. Dig 30-inch holes on each leg, and then we'll use those for the bases. So those will go down through the shale and hit the harder ground underneath, but the shale is more or less just to make a floodplain, I guess you call it, a place for the water to run off so it doesn't pool underneath those hoppers. I'm gonna show you guys up close what shale looks like. And this will give you a better idea of why we can't grow anything on it. This is shale. It's kind of like sandstone. I don't know how to explain it. It's crumbly. You can break it up into little pieces, but there is no organic matter in it at all. Now this is a little bit flaky or chunkier pieces, but that's what it looks like when it's packed. But in a powdery form like this, that looks like soil. It's not. It's shale. And shale has a lot of crystals in it. If you look carefully, sometimes you'll find some of these, I don't know what they call it, not formica. It'll be crystals. And as kids, Leg Arms and I, Scott, my brother, I say Leg Arms a lot, his name's Leg Arms, nickname. My name's Hollywood. Used to play on these mounds like this with our Tonka trucks, and we would pretend we were mining for gold because you find occasionally pieces in here that have, I guess, some iron in it, maybe iron ore, and they got this reddish tinge to them. So we would collect and we'd make mounds. We had our little routes with our Tonka trucks. We'd drive around and pile this stuff in our stashes, our gold stash. It's pretty fun. We had a good time. That was a long time ago. Here's some of the crystals I was telling you about. Looks like glass. See? You guys probably know what that's called. I should know what that's called. I just can't remember right now. But yeah, it's like as clear as glass. And that's commonly found in this shale too. It's kind of interesting. It's not glass though, it's a natural formation in this rock. So, get back to work. What am I doing? This is ridiculous. I was just walking over and look what came out of the ground. An old hoe. It's actually not in bad condition. I could bend that back and use that. Now when you're operating a loader this big and you've got a bucket that big and you're picking up something heavy like this shale, you got to be careful. These loaders can tip over. So when you're articulating, it can cause the base of the tractor to be uneven, and the ground settles, it sinks, it's uneven. So you just kind of got to take things easy. If you're on really flat, hard ground, you can race around and load trucks quickly. I've just been taking it really simple because this isn't very even ground that I'm on. The tires are squishy, and this shale is heavy. I guess we're done with the loader, so I'm gonna go ahead and run it back. All right, guys, we got her finished. Leg Arms did a really good job leveling this out with these machines right here. And they're leaving right now on the Cummins. I'm gonna jump in the Fummins. I took the loader and we used the blade, 50,000 pound loader, and you shove the bucket down and slide backwards and it helps pack this down. But otherwise, yeah, this is where they're gonna be. There'll be 2 hopper bins of the ones that we're bringing, you know, that we bought the hopper bottoms for. And then there's these 2 hoppers right there, those 2. The floors on those are cracking and they need moved really bad. So we're gonna move those 2 and put them alongside. So there'll be 4 hoppers in a row right here. It's gonna be really nice. That shale, when packed really heavy like that, really hard, it gets a nice shiny layer like that. Looks like water. Yeah, you guys don't care about that. Okay, well today we are gonna go ahead and take this over to the Quonset and get ready to start digging those holes. I see they got the derrick diggers on here. Both of them got a 30-inch and a 24-inch. Truck's running. They already took the service truck over there, and I'm gonna go ahead and drive this truck over there since it's probably got air. And we gotta figure out where are we gonna drill the holes. So let's take it. Okay, they got the bit on the digger. And now to see if this works. We've never used this unit before. It's the first time this thing's gonna be digging on our farm, so we'll give her a shot and see how it works. pretty good right there. There we go. I think he's got some serious digging power. There we go, that's a chunk. Our goal is to get it down to 3 feet deep. That's a 24-inch bit, 3 feet down at the base, but we don't want to disturb the base too much, so we're just taking little bits at a time out, and then we're going to measure with some tape and figure out if we're there. There we go. That's sweet. That saves a lot of digging with your shovel. And this saves a lot of money instead of pouring one giant concrete pad. Last hole for this bin.
Center with that one?
Yeah, that looks good. All right, we finished marking off the second bin. The original thought was to keep the bins 2 feet apart, 24 inches apart, so we can build a ladder between the two that goes up the center, and then you can branch off to go to which top of which bin you want to choose. So that way we don't have to have 2 ladders, because those bins that we're bringing over here don't have ladders on them. And after every drill, I got to take the shovel over here. What's that?
You should stop it.
Okay.
And then what you should do is you should run the paint.
Okay. I guess he wants me to take over this thing. Let's see, what spins it? Oh, dig. There we go, clean. That's what I was doing earlier. Now leg arm's doing it. So yeah, I was working a little bit. We just rake off all the dirt and then I'll put it back over the hole. Every time. Looking at about 4 drills per hole to clean it out fully. So that's 4 times 10, that's 40, so 80 drills to do these 2 bins. That's what we're looking at. And now this is just getting ridiculous. The wind really picked up today. I've got an external mic. It's got a big old dead cat on it. That's the noise suppressor. And it, for some reason, doesn't like this wind that much. It does a good job at light wind, but this one, I notice it's cutting in and out. It's choppy. I'm going to stick with the microphones on my phone. You're going to hear a lot of static and background sound. But at least that way you'll have audio, and then we'll get this poured. Here we go.
Kind of go up and down a longer one. He's going a long time.
All right, next hole. Let's finish 1/2 of the size of those hoppers. Leg arm is screening and shoving rebar down. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, it's all in the triceps. So leg arm is shoving the rebar down now. I figured it's easy. It's just shove a couple down each pillar. There he goes. This is some of the easiest pouring we've ever done. It's just fill a hole up, screen the top, shove rebar down. Simple. All right, last hole. So here's the question, do we have extra concrete or not? We're gonna find out in a second. Todd's here giving us a hand. Doing a great job, Todd. You're a keeper. Just got done talking to Harry Benjamin here. That guy's a gem. I gotta make a video on him one of these days.
Crying out loud, get to work. Come on.
Don't listen to him.
Listen to me.
No, seriously though, Harry, you guys can hear me. The wind's bad. Harry's amazing. You guys The amount of things that man has done is unbelievable. He needs a story done on him. So maybe another day here we'll do. The one thing about pouring concrete is you always order more than you need because you never want to be short. Because by the time they mix up another batch of concrete and bring it out, the cure difference between those two batches will cause cracking issues, not good. So we have about a half yard extra. It was hard to really figure out what we need for those holes because they're not perfectly drilled the same depth in every one and everything. So my dad did a good job, but about half a yard. So with that half a yard, we're heading back over to the shop real quick. They poured it on the ground and we're gonna frame it up, turn it into a pad. And that way we can use it as like a sidewalk, or we're always using concrete slabs to put stuff on. So that's the plan there. So we're all heading back. When you've got extra concrete, you can make a step like that, or like a chunk of sidewalk, you can put it right here. See, that's what's nice. You frame it up, you can move these around. Just use a skid steer, pick them up, put them in front of doors with all kinds of stuff. So yeah, they're nice. Now to get some rebar. There's a couple sticks right there. Just pick one of these out. All right, there. Tossed out two of these long ones. I don't know what these were used for, but I know what they're going to be used for. Drag these over here. All right, there's some rebar. All right, he's going to go ahead and try to scoop it with the 7140. They just went ahead and dumped a pile here on the ground. That guy had to go and clean his truck out, so he'll scrape this up, we'll dump it in here, and then we'll throw some rebar in it, screed it off. It should work out okay. There we go. That's called screeding. We're just trying to keep the surface the same thickness across, and then I'll come back and trowel it. And there we go. So there's a 2x4 in the center. You guys saw that earlier. So this will be two slabs. We shoved the rebar in while we were right before we screeded it like this. So he's going to work the, what do they call that?
Cream.
The cream. Yeah, work the cream up to the top. And yeah, we'll let it cure. And there was a little extra. We scooped that up. And leg arms dumped it over here on the side of the concrete.
We finally talked him into the tractor. He carried a bunch of it over there by himself.
Yeah, I kept picking it up by hand and finally convinced him that it's okay to use a tractor once in a while. So yeah, so there's a bunch right there. That'll be fine. It'll turn to gravel eventually. All right, we're back at the site here. Concrete's been poured. Leg arms screed all these. Looking across, it looks like they're pretty level. They did a good job leveling these. We're gonna have to use some shims when we put the hoppers on. I'm sure they're not perfect. But yeah, that's 24-inch wide, 3 to 4 feet deep per hole. There's 10 of them per hopper. That's got to hold 4,000 bushels of storage, which is like, what, 200 and some thousand pounds of weight. So there's a lot of weight I'm going to go on either one of these. I hope this works. I'm sure someone out there will probably say it won't. I'm sure someone out there will say it will. We'll find out. Well, that's probably going to do it for this video. I appreciate all you guys and everything for being a part of this channel. It's been a pretty awesome adventure so far. We just broke 100,000 subscribers. I had a couple videos up. I hope you guys watch them. Definitely, if you're gonna watch any of the three, the one, they were kind of, the other two are sporadic. The first one is obviously the one I made, the 100,000 celebration video. You guys need to watch that if you haven't seen it yet. Go check it out. It just has 100,000 subscribers, tribute, Welker Farms Inc. It's got a Hummer in the picture. I think you'll get a kick out of it. It's worth watching. Plus I spent 40 bucks on music for that video, so I gotta make that back, right? On another note, I also had when we rolled over 100K, it's the reaction video to that. Some of you guys asked for that while I was in the chat room, so I did it. I was like, why not? And then my daughter Rose was really cute, so that's worth watching too. And then everyone's like, do a live stream right after all that, because everybody was hyped up and thought it was awesome. So I went ahead and did a quick live stream. It's like a 20-minute live stream. That's a quick live stream for me, and walked around. So yeah, that's what that's all about. But I'm gonna throw this up on the internet. You guys will probably like this stuff. This hopper thing is moving along slowly. It's not happening very fast because we keep getting sidetracked with other things, but we're getting there. It's gonna move along and they're gonna be up soon. And yeah, that'll be cool. And also there's a nice Case Magnum tractor video with Pottinger Terra disc, and that'll be in the video coming up here soon too, so you guys will like that. So if you guys like the channel, please subscribe. Also, when you subscribe, make sure you click in the corner, there's a little bell. Click that bell. That bell will notify you when I post videos if you want to get notifications every time I put a video up. If you don't want to get notifications every time I put a video up, don't click that bell. But it'll let you know, that way you'll be right on top of it. As soon as I post a video, you'll be one of the first to get to watch it. If you don't post that or click that bell, chances are you won't get notified. I don't know why it's like that, it just is. So just make sure that little bell in the corner is selected. It's right next to the subscribe button. If you guys want hats and shirts, we do have some gear. We're running through it fast right now. A lot of them are being sold. Oh, my poor wife's been doing orders all day and yesterday too. Hitting 100K, everyone wants to buy merchandise. That's awesome. We're gonna have to put some orders in for some more. We're also maybe looking at a company to do merchandise with, so it makes it a little easier on us. All right, I'm gonna call it a day. Take care, everyone. God bless. There'll be more coming in the future. Peace out.